Good morning. Happy Friday. It's the last day of February for us in school because next week it will be March. But I hope all of you are ready for a great February the 26th, 2021. I do want to remind all of our students again that as we continue to add more students and we are getting more comfortable with being on campus in person, that the safety protocols have to be followed. You have to keep that mask on, you have to keep your nose and your mouth covered, and keep that 6 feet apart from your classmates as well as the adults on campus, and also wash your hands and stay sanitized. If you are an in-person learner, you are expected to follow those rules and those procedures, or myself or Miss Pierre will have to send you home and you will not be able to be on campus because we have to make sure everyone is safe so that we can safely learn together. So I appreciate everyone paying close attention to those procedures and continuing to do your best. Today is Friday, so we like to shout out the accomplishments of our students. And so I want to share with you that every Friday afternoon, I like to check the iReady reports for all of our students, kindergarten through 5th grade, in reading and math. I was so excited to check to see how we were doing this week, and so I went ahead and checked yesterday, and I was so tickled to see that we have 78% so far of our students that are using iReady lessons, and out of those students, 79% on average are passing the lessons that they are taking. So that is awesome. So as I looked at each of the grade levels, I want to recognize a few grade levels that are in the lead in certain areas. As we look at reading iReady use, we are super excited to see that kindergarten has the most students that are in that little window of making sure that they're doing from 30 to 49 minutes of lessons every week in reading. So great job to kindergarten. Shouting out 2nd grade, they have the highest average percentage of lessons passed at 94% so far. So that is awesome. And shout out to 4th grade, who in reading have 88% of their students that have used the reading lessons, reading aspect of iReady this week. So that is awesome. When I looked at math so far, and we still have today to go, but our math, we have 3rd grade in the lead for the highest percentage of lessons passed, 98%. That is amazing. Our 4th grade is in the lead in the other two categories. They have 70% of their students that are right there doing that 30 to 49 minutes of math requirement each week, which is awesome. And they have 91% of their students that are using the iReady program for math. So I'm so proud of you. I'm looking forward to seeing what those numbers will look like after one more day this week. So I will run some reports this afternoon to see how everyone is doing. So continue to do a great job with that. I also have some other shout outs I want to read. I'm not quite sure if I shared this one last week, and so I want to make sure I get these great students in for Miss Hoyle. Ava, Travis, Layla, Aiden, Sloan, Kylie, Daphne, and Devon. They have read more than 900 epic books, and she is so proud of those great readers. I could not remember if I got that one in, so I wanted to share that from last week. Miss Houston is shouting out Jax for enthusiastic participation in class always. Great job. She's also shouting out Larry for showing so much improvement in his communication with others. Love it. Miss Ellis is shouting out Madison S., Hajar N., and Harmony A. for always showing up for Eagle Time and trying their best with IXL. Super job. Miss Patterson is shouting out Drake M. He attends every learning session and is ready to work. He is always willing to help new students. Super job. Miss Patterson is shouting out Aubrey F. for maintaining a positive attitude and being eager to learn. Great job. Miss Francis is shouting out Peyton R. She logged on with Miss Francis on Wednesday for extra help and catching up on missing assignments. Miss Francis is so proud of her for wanting to be the best she can be. Super work. Miss Francis is shouting out Romeo, Mackenzie, Angelique, Cora, and Brylan. These awesome students logged on Wednesday just so they could get help from each other on an assignment. They were so supportive of each other while each one shared. She just loved how kind and encouraging they are. Great work. Miss Pinckney is shouting out Caden J for being actively engaged in all learning sessions. He has been doing his absolute best on all his reading assessments on the past 2 weeks. Woohoo, Caden, great work. Miss Pinckney shouting out Jaden W. for working hard and doing her absolute best. She is consistently making A's on all of her assignments, and Miss Pinckney is so proud of her. Miss Ceccarelli is shouting out Nathan A. for working really hard to finish his iReady lessons in iExcel this week. That is great. Miss Mitchell is shouting out Block 1 and Block 2 for answering 15,000 math questions on iExcel. That is phenomenal. The only way to get better in math is to continue to do problems. So that is super. 15,000, awesome. Miss Mitchell is shouting out Jaden W. for having such great manners. Your kindness is noticed and appreciated. We love that. Miss Mitchell is shouting out Caden and Talia for participating and working hard during Eagle Time. Yes, show up for Eagle Time and do your best. Miss Mitchell is also shouting out Alexa, Tomas, Cora, Braylon, Christian R, Romeo, and Kinley for their participation, enthusiasm, and engagement during class. Love those three words, participation, enthusiasm, and engagement. Super job. Miss Powers is shouting out all of her Eagle learners. Their attendance and attentiveness is amazing during the math sessions. We are so proud of you. Miss Powers is shouting out Tyler for flying high during her first week in first grade at Ingram. Welcome, Tyler, and super job. Miss Powers is also shouting out her entire class for welcoming Tyler to their nest. Love it. Super job. Ms. Powers is shouting out the following students for completing their weekly lessons on iReady, helping that participation. David, Davin, Kevin, Kaylee, Daphne, Devon, Chloe, Davy, Rhett, Maya, Devin, Aiden, Allie, Nanina, Sabra, Allison, and DeAndre. Super job. Miss Francis is shouting out Beckham G. He logged on for class the entire day while he and his family were driving in the car for 7 hours. Even though the internet kept kicking him out, he continued to rejoin and actively participated throughout every class. So proud of his dedication. That is super. Miss Francis is shouting out the following students for meeting their AR goals for the third quarter: Adam, Muhammad, Roman, Mackenzie, Tomas, and Nathan. Super job, readers. Kylie, Aiden W., and Solomon from Miss Francis's class are being shouted out for answering the most language arts questions on iExcel this week. Keep up the awesome work, fourth graders. Super. And last but not least, Devon M. is being shouted out by Miss Hoyle. She is so proud of him for turning in excellent work in a timely manner and participating in school activities. She loves the way he takes part in themes and celebrations by sharing with us remotely. Love hearing all of that awesome work and dedication, kindness, all of those great things that you are doing every day and throughout the week. So continue to soar high, Eagles, and be the best version of yourself. I also want to remind all of you that we are continuing to collect money for our efforts for the Kids Heart Challenge, and we will continue to collect money through March 5th, so please do that if you have not already. Some of you will be receiving some picture packets. It's very important that you return the entire packet or whatever pictures you are not buying. You can't keep those, you have to send them in, and whatever you are purchasing, you can either order online, send in the money, and your classroom teacher will take care of that. Our remote learners, we will give you some information about how you can get your packet starting next week, so that if you were interested in ordering some pictures, you will be able to do that. So let's make it a great week. Get ready, a great day to wrap up the week. Get ready for an awesome Friday. I hope all of you have a great weekend, and don't forget, unleash your potential.